pages of the Bible, we see that God is everlasting to everlasting. Now, we're not about to drop an everlasting rhyme, but we are going to peer into a period where this everlasting being stepped into time. We're going to start with the glorious resurrected Christ and work our way back. Let's pick up on the story now.
How should I put it to ya? Time to wake up and smell the petunias. Go blasting with dynamite like Junior. From room to the next room, they search for the body of Jesus. They better check the next tune. Let the tabloids tell and sell this. Jesus seen by more heads after his death than Elvis, but with real documentation, rocking the nation with hands-on experience from high outer space. We'll knock your eyes out your face with. You see him for who he is and not what he was. Before and after picture will hit you with more laughter than what he loves. Plus no one does what he does. Get you off the hook even though you fit the bloody glove.
Back up. This is true. We're all guilty, but Jesus gets us off the hook. Now let's back up and take a look at how he does this at the cross.
Who's that hanging there? What, you mean you haven't yet heard? Nah, what did he do? Wasn't it Barabbas' turn? Yeah, they let him go and took this man instead. He must have been real evil. How come they wanted him dead this bad? I'll tell you, but it'll make you mad. This guy here claimed that our God was his dad. That would mean that him and God are one and the same. I'm sure God must be glad for what we've done in his name, taking the Lord's name in vain. What an ignorant person. I'm sure he went down swinging with a whole bunch of cursing. He didn't move a muscle, not even his lip. Well, how'd the curtain get ripped? When he died, it just split. You're kidding. Nah, the only thing we heard him say all day was when he prayed, Father, forgive them. Back up.
Watching him die seemed to be in sharp contrast to watching him live. You would have thought he was more fit for a crown than for a cross. Yet still, this is where we meet our Savior. Let's back up a little further and take a look at the life of this Lord. To get this view, we'll be using the eyes of the men of his day. Let's see what they see.
Hear ye, hear me. I suggest we swear in our new Lord and King. Even though he didn't come with spears and swords to swing. Still, look at how he healed the sick in our villages and tried to pretend like he was just here on a pilgrimage. Such modesty. This guy has either got to be the Messiah or the oddest guy that I done seen. Did you see him casually reverse Lazarus' casualty? And plus I heard he had mad words for the Pharisees. I've seen enough. Bring out the throne and crown and ask him when he's gonna step and bring the Romans down and give us the power so we can start the delegating. Excuse me, sir, he left while we were in here celebrating. What? I can't believe he fronted. I'm sure this is exactly what he must have wanted, wasn't it? Back up.
How many times do we think God ought to be serving our purpose rather than finding out what he desires? I'm sure if we back up a little bit more, we'll see just why he came.
Alright y'all, we've come a long way. It's been a long day, but the star didn't lead us the wrong way. After all this distance, let's not waste another instant. Bring incense, let's celebrate this infant. So unfitting, wrapped in knitting, born in a stable. I wonder if they know this is no ordinary babe, yo. So many questions that yearn to be asked. We turned and we gasped. In this child's eyes, we saw eternity pass. We learned and we grasped that he had come to be spurned and to be gnashed by the teeth of men who had sinned and earned every lash. His back was to receive, and that's just the relief. His pain brings us peace. He just asked us to believe. So back up and receive this historical figure. Look for the whole picture. We're sure your soul will grow richer once you back up.
Lord, you have been our dwelling place throughout all generations. Even before the mountains were born, even before you brought forth the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, you are God. Wouldn't you like to know this God who goes back forever? You can be with this God forever. Jesus Christ invites you.